Hangovers, invented on... One sec. Okay, let's see. Alcohol discovered on Thursday, March 15th, 7000 BC. Okay, we're good. Hangovers, invented on Friday, March 16th, 7000 BC. The holiday season is finally behind us, thankfully bringing an end to the revolving door of hangovers. Starts with drinking on Christmas Eve with family, and then drinking on Christmas with even more family. They just keep coming out of the woodwork. I got cousins materializing out of thin air, just handing me shots of tequila. And then you drink on Boxing Day, just to keep the streak alive. And then you sort of meander through a 3-day sober haze before just getting absolutely hammered through New Year's weekend. It's a lot of work, a lot of struggle, a lot of stress. For your liver, not for you. God, no. You were having a great time, not a care in the world. It's your major organs that have to bear the weight of your decisions. And the weight of those decisions manifests as a hangover. If you've ever had a hangover, you've probably had some questions. How could this happen to me? Where did I go wrong? What could I have done to prevent this? Why has God forsaken me so? Is that fucking gravel? Did I throw up gravel? When did I eat gravel? Worry not, I'm here to answer all of your questions so that you will be prepared the next time you spend time with the friends you love or family you hate. I am an expert when it comes to hangovers. Believe me. Fucking believe me. For the few of you who need convincing, I have some written testimonies from my friends who can attest to my hangover experience.
This is Drinking with Misinformed, presented by Embedded Repose. Thickums, aka the Unemployer, Destroyer of Jobs, aka Sir Amex. I'll start by saying Tyler getting drunk is fun. You get to see how many drinks it takes for him to shout 15 minutes of leftist rhetoric in anyone's face when they mention capitalism. Eventually, he'll just be roaming around, throwing Tekken combos at you in the wild as if anyone knows what the hell he's talking about. I once saw this dude steal a whole bottle of tequila from a wedding bar when they said they don't give out shots. The problem comes when he's deep in the Rolling Rock and Fireball and you can't remember the last time you saw him drink water. Tyler being hungover is a fucking problem. This dude will make you regret every drink you ever gave him. Big Pop Sekush. In all my years of partying with Tyler and seeing him hungover, I can say from first-hand experience this man never learns. Time and time again, fuck drinking that much again, only to see it happen again the next time we see each other, which, happens a little too often. He goes from being calm and, after a few drinks, turns into the loudest one at the party, looking to fucking party. At one party, he was so hungover he was MIA all morning. We went out for food and came back to him, gone, disappeared, only to tell us hours later, yeah, I got picked up. Mr. Suck and Fuck. After his 16th Rolling Rock, 12th anti-Elon Musk speech, and 8th pro-communism rant, Tyler is usually drained enough to where you can wrestle him to bed. This is where the hangover starts. He is the first person to ever start a hangover mid-sleep, as you can see his face turn to nothing but pure anger as he fights the demons inside of him. He will eventually wake up around 1 p.m. and proceed to stumble to the bathroom, where he will take turns projectile puking and shitting until he passes out on the cold tile bathroom floor. At this point, the bathroom is off limits for roughly 1 to 2 hours until he awakes and stumbles out looking for a Gatorade and a pack of Starbursts. Once you have provided him with these things, he usually has about one more shit in him 2 hours later, and then, finally, he can return to his normal self around 5 or 6 p.m. This has been Drinking with Misinformed.
I regret letting them pick their own names. Whatever. My expertise has been established. Let's just begin. Hangovers are not very well understood. We know what causes them. That's easy enough. Getting absolutely annihilated will do it to you. But also, only getting somewhat annihilated will also sometimes do it to you. It's a bit of a strange beast. And if you want to dig in specifically about what alcohol does to your body to cause this pain and torment, well, there's a lot of theories. Maybe it's the acetaldehyde accumulation. Maybe it's the vasodilation, the lymphatic menosis, the metabolic acidosis, the cancellous oxidation, or the disruption of the prostaglandin synthesis. I made 2 of those up. Not like you can tell. And not like it even really matters, because what actually happens to you can't be fully described within this physical realm. In order to find our answer, we have to look a bit higher. There's a reason why Islam, Buddhism, Hinduism, and probably other religions too, I don't know, I stopped checking after those three, treat alcohol like it's a grave sin against the universe itself. The difference between alcohol and other divine sins is with those other sins, you gotta wait till you're neck deep in the fires of Jahannam to get any sort of backlash. With alcohol though, you get a nice little slice of Jahannam right here in the discomfort of your own home. Your throat feels like it's lined with sandpaper. It feels like your brain is throwing it in a circle. Your stomach is trying to climb its way out of your mouth. Eyes blurry, ears ringing, nose running. Feels like you have a dry socket, but like one over your entire mouth. The reason the universe punishes you so is to maintain the cosmic balance. There is no happiness without sorrow, no joy without suffering, no ecstasy without pain, no indulgence without punishment. In order to understand and appreciate bliss, you have to understand despair. What anime villain am I ripping off right now? Who is this? The one piece of advice you will often come across when trying to figure out how to avoid hangovers is to simply not drink. This is bullshit. It's not wrong. It's not incorrect. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. What do you want from me? That's what it is. Why would you ever throw the ball in a football game if the other team can just intercept it? Why would you ever DP on wake up if your opponent can just block it and annihilate you? Why would you ever live if you're just going to die? Other than the coward's way out, there are a bunch of seemingly just random theories. Drink every bottle of Pedialyte in your local gas station. Drink 5 cups of espresso to just cover up that hangover fatigue. Get into a fight with some local wildlife so your fight or flight gets your body back in gear. Just keep drinking alcohol. Fuck it. Present you and past you team up to fuck over future you. Yeah, there's no real evidence for any of these. The explanation always just goes, yeah, my uncle's wife's mom's dog's former owner used to get really bad hangovers, but now every morning after drinking, he does 20 burpees and someone slaps him on the chest really hard. He hasn't gotten one since. No need to bother with any of that nonsense, because I have a technique that will 100% guaranteed protect you from any hangover. It's a technique that I myself developed, and I'm going to let you in on the secret. Just don't tell anyone else, okay? Basically, this will allow you to drink however much you want, whenever you want, and as long as you properly follow these steps, you will never get a hangover. To begin, you'll need to travel to Slovenia. You'll love it. The capital, Ljubljana. I'm not doing a second take. Fantastic city, very walkable. Tivoli Park is beautiful. Good time. But that doesn't matter, because you're not there for a good time. This shit is fucking serious. You need to collect enough firewood to build a pyre, roughly 60 sunflowers, 100 fireflies, and a goat that is no more than 10 months old. You then need to take all these things to the highest point in Slovenia. That would be the top of the mountain Triglav in the Julian Alps. Then you construct your pyre, spread the sunflowers around its base, and then very quickly release the fireflies, place the goat on top of the pyre, light the pyre at the bottom. If done correctly, the goat will not be burned by the pyre. Instead, it will slowly rise up and out of the atmosphere where it will be incinerated by the sun's unfiltered UV rays, at which point the sacrifice is complete. Now, you are going to be branded with the sigil of Zoria just above your groin. That won't be a problem for you. No one's going to see that. This sigil provides you protection, with the Slavic goddess of dawn being able to guarantee you a very pleasant morning after. From now on, it is possible to completely avoid hangovers under one specific condition. You see, Zoria can't just delete your hangover from existence. That's not possible. What she can do, however, is transfer it to someone else. Accomplishing this is not complicated. In theory, all you have to do is, after a night of drinking, make sure you sleep beside somebody. Now you might be wondering, how do I get someone to sleep beside me? Don't worry, I got a video going over that already. If you can accomplish this, you'll wake up feeling fresh, feeling good, and the person you slept beside will be like, fuck, my head is killing me. At which point you respond, damn, that's crazy. You were barely drinking and you got hit with a hangover? Shit. I was drinking Screech for like 5 hours straight and I feel fine. Hey, you be easy though. And then you fucking just bolt out of there before they can figure out what happened. And that's all there is to it. You see? Simple. Now you can get out there, make all the regrettable decisions you want, and you only have to deal with external backlash, and you can just skip all the internal parts. So get out there and defy your lord. Responsibly, of course.